Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Skyweaverleagues first stream, game week 105. I'm very happy to see you here today. Bacon is joining me.
Howdy.
I know that Webs was going to join us today, but he has some stuff to do. So Bacon is with us to commentate today. We are very
They all
excited.
love it.
So, yes, Bacon, you have any words to say about the leaks before we get started?
Not much, just it's been really impressive to see the league kind of come together, work on all of this. I'm very excited to be working with y'all. And I'm really excited to see our games that we have today because we have got some very hot matchups. I am very hyped.
Yeah, I am as well. So, let's check our games of today and see the results of the last 16 games. As you know, 5 of the participants directly moved to the last 8. And we had 3 games in the last 16. Good Dog faced with Meerkat, Aliam faced with Swapko, and Cryptic faced with your Grandpa. We had very exciting games. Grandpa won 2-0. Aliam and Swapko had a exciting game. Two well-known names of the Sky faced with each other, and Swapko won 2-1. And we had a surprise game. The Meerkat won 2-0 against the Good Dog, the captain of the dogs. And this was actually a bit unexpected because he started like 2 weeks ago, and he won his game against one of the big names of the Sky. We don't know if it was the luck or he has skill. Is he going to be the new talent of the Sky? I guess we're gonna understand that today.
No, I think Good Dog just got up on the rough side of the bed.
So
I have so many dog puns, and Good Dog never lets me use them. It's really upsetting.
So let me check our participants, if our participants are ready for their first game. And we can start. While waiting them, we can also check the standings of the day. What are the points now? As you can
Currently,
see, I updated the standings according to the latest results.
Yep. Our current matchup breakdown is going to be Skrill and Shapungo, myself and Gina Reno, Moon and Meerkat, and Swapgotron versus your grandpa. Although we're not going to be competing in that order.
Yeah. Moon's going to start today as the first participant because he lives in India and it's going to be late in here. So he's going to start first today. So Meerkat going to share his screen with us.
Do you have any clue what deck Meerkat is playing? I haven't looked at the code yet.
He is playing a Fox deck, which is very aggressive. And
Ooh, Fox.
Moon banned that deck, so he's not gonna able to play.
Moon, you're supposed to be Fox Fang. How can you ban my foxes? Howdy, Meerkat.
Meerkat with us. Can you please mute and deafen yourself and share your screen?
Okay. Give me a minute, just a minute.
Yeah, sure. And Meerkat banned the Horic deck of the Moon, which is a very powerful deck.
Oh yeah, I've been working with Moon on it.
Yeah, it very looks like your deck, the ones you designed. It's very similar. Actually, most of the Horic decks are very similar right now. They are a bit aggressive.
I think Swapgo's got a pretty different interpretation.
Yeah, I haven't seen his Horic deck. But I know
He's
his
doing the...
Iris deck is very strong.
Oh, yeah. I go for more Death style cores with Grave Royal. Swapco does the Unrise combos, although recently I've incorporated that.
Yeah, two different interpretations, but they are both very strong. Horic is probably one of the strongest decks right now in the meta.
Oh, yeah. Just fundamentally good. Play big units,
Yeah.
beat their face in, heal your face. If they go face, you heal. If they don't go face, your units are better. You kind of just bully them on all fronts.
Absolutely. Like, it's always been one of the strongest decks in the Sky since the start. But right now it's getting to the top. So let's see if they are ready. They can start. Let me text also to Moon to let him know that his game is ready.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Meerkat is going with his Heart Wiz deck. I've got his deck list pulled up now. And let's look through here. It's got Arcadial Mask, Sky Phoenix. Ooh boy. So this looks like a rainbow deck with some depth things, but no Grave Royal.
Yeah, he doesn't have
Got
Grave
it.
Royal.
It's got a bunch of early defensive options too. Got Chainstorm, Waterline, Burn to Crisp, Incinerate, Eradicate. These are going to be... Depending on what Skrill does, if he goes aggro, he could have a very tough time pressing through these walls.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially if Meerkat happens to land something like a turn 1 Antuga.
If he does, he's gonna be very strong.
That's always a rough time.
So,
in
looks
terms
like
of
Moon is
top end,
getting
though,
ready. I'm sorry?
Oh, in terms of top end, though, it's actually a bit light. Like, he's got Sky Phoenix, Amaruaf, and Touch the Sky. But then it's really just Arcadium Mask. So if Skrill goes, like... I know it was banned, but if he had some other Horde control deck, he might be able to beat him on that front.
Yeah. Like, Arcadium, I don't know if you played the mask after the last update, but it's going very well, actually.
I just do not like the card.
Yeah, you hate
Like-
all the wisdom cards, probably.
No,
No?
there's like 3. There's like 3 I don't hate.
Oh, which ones?
Let me figure out what they are. Okay, there is Fuji, because it's a fox. I can't really violate my first principles on that. Sky Phoenix is cool,
Yeah, it's
because
very
you
cool.
actually play a win con. And Amaruaf is also cool, because it's dragon. And I like my dragons.
I see, yeah, it's very cool.
If it was in strength, I would totally play it.
Yeah, be very strong. They are not starting yet. Let's see if something is wrong.
Oh, Moon is asking.
They should have chat with each other privately, but looks like they couldn't figure. Like Saxata Meerkat is new, his first tournament, so we can expect something like this to happen.
See, are there any other Wiz cards I like? If Turning the Tide was an Agi, I would like it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is not, and it always ruins my hand.
Now not many people are using it.
It's so good, though. It's so good.
It was very popular back in the day, but now just doesn't work in most of the decks. Just need to find the right deck for it.
Yeah. The issue is that Wisdom is highly incentivized to never smork and never go face. So I simply cannot allow a deck like that, or Prism like that, to be good. It also highly disincentivizes your opponent to smork and go face, because they have a million hit points of healing.
Yeah. Looks like they are getting ready, talking with each other. Yep. I posted that the code will be leaked for today to make it easy for everyone. before the scrim, so they didn't have to talk with each other.
Alright, well, looks like we're getting started.
Yep. Let's see. Our first game. The new talent, Meerkat, versus the Moon. Moon is also a very good and creative player. Like, I remember the day he challenged me on my first stream. He was new back in the day. And within 3-4 months, he became one of the top players of the game.
Oh, yeah.
And
He's a
also
rising
Fox.
star.
Yeah, you must be proud of him.
Quite. Looks like he's playing a aggro deck of his own creation.
Yeah, Iris deck.
Got a lot of interesting tools in here. Or at least Moon is.
I guess this is not a banner OTK deck. I checked the decks before.
Nope, no banner OTK. It's a kind of a mid-range style. It's got Prismata on the top end though. Really fun.
Yeah, he got Prismata, but he doesn't have many light cards in the deck. I'm wondering how he's gonna use that. Is he going to summon something, create something? We will see.
Probably Sphinx Mask.
Maybe his mummies, real mummies.
Yeah, we'll just hold on to that card for a combo piece.
Yeah. So he's starting very defensively, the Meerkat.
Ah, yes, he's already got a lot of health on board.
Yeah. And if Moon can't remove them, it's gonna cost him many turns.
Oh, yes. Getting that 1-8 early on is going to be really rough for Moon.
Yeah.
Because that just makes it much harder for him to establish his board. Interesting decision there. Why do you think he split the damage up?
Not sure actually. I'm wondering if
Well,
he
in any
has
case,
enough draws in the deck to get rid of all the threats. Because if he doesn't have, he's gonna stuck at some point with 1 or 2 cards in the hand.
ooh, now that I'm looking, he actually doesn't have too many draw cards. He has Gift of Aya, which is going to find Flurry for him.
He also has the Fire Sight,
Yeah,
which is
Head in the
Obsession
Clouds. And technically Totem drawing out units.
Trail. Yeah.
So Moon is in a bit better of a position here, because there's not exactly a clean way for Meerkat to address that Trailblazer. And if it manages to get across somehow, that can be dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely.
On the other hand, I'm not sure what tools Moon has to get through that wall and connect face. Because this is turn 5 now. Meerkat is sitting at 31 health. That's not good for the aggro player.
Yeah, definitely. Probably he had some bad draws. I'm in the Moon. Couldn't open that wall.
Perhaps.
Ginario now is asking, is Meerkat new? And yeah, he's
Yep.
new.
Literally showed up just to put Good Dog in his place. Absolute Chad. Now, unfortunately, yeah, joined Dog Pound Gang immediately after beating Good Dog, which is beyond all reason. But, more power to him, he's got my respect.
Yeah. Like when you finish your game with the leader of the Dog Pound and you win against him, and he invites you, you can't refuse that.
No, I think you can.
You can?
No, I seem to be at a different level than you, sir. Goodbye. Good Dog always griefs me with his Rainbow Turbo deck, which is just so stupid, because you get to start the game with, like, negative cards in your deck. Like, you just get to start the game, and it's like, I'm already holding all of the cards. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? And then they play, like, a turn 3 Desire or some crap, and you're like, ah!
Yeah,
And then you win because the deck has, like, 5 units. Uh-oh. Meerkat made a substantial misplay, leaving that fox alive.
Yeah.
Oh, is he going to dig for the fire rune? Show me the fire rune, Moon. Show it to me.
Nope.
It's in the deck. No, but Grim Reprisal is still very good to have there.
Yeah. Meerkat uses Fox deck against Good Dog, and today he's using the Wisdom Heart. I don't know
Yeah.
if he is familiar with this deck enough, because Wisdom Heart decks can be hard to play sometimes.
Yeah. You have to very much manage your resources. Because Wisdom has a tool for everything. But you gotta make sure that you don't spend it too soon.
Yes, you have to know your deck. You can't be too aggressive all the time and drain
Oh,
your
no.
resources.
If you try to trade in units with Wiz Heart, you're going to get overran.
Yeah.
It's not going to work out for you.
Is he going to play that as
Play
well?
Teenage Witch.
Was
He
that
could trade. He
necessary?
could trade his turtle into the. He could have traded his turtle in there,
Yeah.
and then drop Textol on the Sworn Oni to remove the quest. Ooh, that is a big hit.
Yeah. Now he is all open.
Moon is definitely swinging in now,
Yeah.
and he's got that big shrouded unit with just a fat wad of attack.
Now
And
Meerkat.
Meerkat is currently holding no answers to that, and I don't think his discard is set up to pull a Phoenix Res either.
Yeah. Like he can't target that. He has nothing to target that. Maybe conjure some spells. Mulligan in your hand.
Oh well, that's 30. I don't think it stops lethal though.
Yeah. Can't.
13, 16, 17. There are 17 points of damage on board. If I was him, I'd be checking my deck to see what Skyweaver can pull me. Because it could find Seal of Doom, maybe.
Shield. Mulligan his hand. But that's silenced. He didn't recognize that.
I'm looking at the possible answer would have been Doomsday.
Yeah.
This game might have suddenly swung around in the other way.
He's making some beginner mistakes. That's very natural.
Oh yeah. But Moon was also able. See, he just got the one fox on board, and that was all he needed.
Yeah. And he
This
managed
Moon
to
holding the
lose his Oni.
removal. There's the fire rune. Ah, and the GG. We stand sportsmanship.
Yep, the new emotes just dropped before our tournament. They are amazing. I love using them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, shout out to our dev team for consistently like listening to community feedback and then implementing it, and not only doing it, but doing it like pretty well.
Yeah.
Like especially when they give Hork and Fox the best emotes, and don't act like you're not impressed.
I'm impressed.
Those
I'm
are
impressed.
literally me. It's literally me.
I'm impressed with the Zoe. She's looking strong
we're
with
heading-
the emotes threatening.
What's he have it named? Holy Armut.
Holy Armand.
I'm a Ruaf. Man, whenever I first started playing this game, somebody dropped that against me, and it just taught me such an important lesson.
What was that?
Because whenever you play I'm a Ruaf, so its whole effect is that it immediately is giving roots to everything that gets played.
Mhm.
So a big part of this game is its attachment system, which is really cool because it allows a lot more complexity, counterplay, all of that. And then I'm a Ruaf kind of just says no. Because whenever it's attaching itself, like the roots to all of your things, it turns off basically half the spells in your deck. So if you have like removal on a unit, if you have like, I don't know, a shroud and you don't want your things to get targeted, whenever you have Amaruaf is an immediate stun to basically like half your deck, which is all of its strategies. If you can connect Amaruaf to board, especially if you can connect the Earth Spike to a unit, that can be damning. It is quite destructive.
Yeah, as you said, we're learning that lesson when we start playing this game. But the time passes, and most of us still make the mistake against the Amara. Sometimes we still play our units with enchants against him.
Yeah. So he's holding answers here, but he also has Nico. Were I him, I would simply drop Nico, because I don't think that Moon, or I wouldn't expect Moon to be able to get through. And if he could, then I would just play the removal.
Yeah, I will do the same. I'm surprised that they haven't changed any deck. Like Moonwon, he can stick with his deck, but Meerkat had the chance to change his deck. Because, you know, we are allowing 3 decks in this tournament. One is banned, but they still have 2.
Perhaps Meerkat's just thinking, I got a bad draw. I just need one more round with this and I'll be able to get him.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, here's something really good from Moon, is that he's going to have his board set up here. And he's opting not to hit the Elderwood, Meerkat is. That's quite good, because you don't want your opponent to draw until you have to let them.
Yes.
But,
he's not an aggressive deck player, so
Ooh.
it's the right call.
The Moon is about to start developing some mad board. There we are. Punching.
He's developing his board. It's gonna be very threatening for the Meerkat.
Especially if that, like, 2 things a banner on board. That's going to be a bit difficult to handle.
Bloodhill with us. Welcome. And he's asking about the games. Well, we just finished the first game. Moon won against the Meerkat. It's 1-0 now. And they're playing their second game. Has Jackinsu in hand. Is he going to use that?
Don't like that healing. Do not like that healing. Painstorm definitely answers here. But now there's going to be draw, and if he wants to remove that unit, that's another 4 points of damage.
Yeah. But when you're playing Wisdom Heart, you can risk that, taking that 4 points of damage. You can easily recover your health. Like
Oh yeah,
with Libra, Jackinsu, and many others.
I love how many wisdom cards there are that kind of just do things and then also heal. Like, there are so many Wiz cards that heal in addition to doing other things.
Yeah. That's the
Like
powerful
Rosewater
side of
Charm,
the...
like Roots.
Yeah, that's the powerful side of the Wisdom, and that's why aggro players hate the Wisdom.
Yeah, because you just get to... You get to negate my board and heal at the same time.
Why?
Wait, what?
Why he's doing that?
Buddy, you're not holding any banner. Not any banner you can play. Maybe he's thinking Earth Warden into Stonefist? Block it.
He could have played a Judgment. That was the...
Yeah, I think Judgment would have been a bit stronger. Maybe he's wanting to hold it for Great Gesto?
Yeah, that's logical.
Yeah. He could have just dropped Hextall on it, though, provided that Moon isn't holding a Fire Rune. But I guess Moon doesn't really seem like he can chew through 8 points of health without Sworn Oni, so maybe that was the right call.
Maybe. We'll see. Oh, that's threatening.
Why is it always gotta be snakes?
Well, he has Waterline in hand. He can clear them. Is he gonna notice that? Or do something else? Yeah, he's checking that right now. And he's gonna notice that.
Right there, 1 cost. If you could clear the Snake Weaver first, that would have cleared an additional snake. But even that is still good.
Yeah, that was the right play.
Now here's my Horic brain. I would totally just drop Eclipse right now, entirely for the draw, and just to distract them.
Looks like he's thinking like you.
Yeah, that's what we do. Eclipse is a very good card, and the only way that you can ever beat it as aggro is to beat it on tempo. Because if you banner into it, they're healing. If you kill it some other way, they're always going to probably go plus on you. The only way to overwhelm it is just to like kill it in such a cheap manner. That's why I think cards like Backstab are really good, because you can just consistently beat people on tempo.
Definitely. Like, it looks like a 4-1 unit. Looks like it's very easy to kill, but it has so much value. Especially if you're attacking it, it gives you more value.
Especially if you drop Beloved on it.
Oh, more snakes.
There's our... Here we are, we're going to beat it on tempo. Very good for Moon. Meerkat's going to get some answer pieces.
I suppose he doesn't have the all elements in his gray right now.
I am inclined to say no. He's got metal, he has air, he has light, I believe. Fire, water.
He can still hold
I don't think
the
he
game.
has mind. I don't think he has mind in there. It's going to go on ahead and drop Judgment. Would have been much better to do that sooner, so that way Moon wouldn't have gotten the free card to draw on it.
Yeah. Is he gonna trade with his hero? Or ain't gonna do that?
He's going to Eradicate to clear that. Also takes care of the little snake in the jar. And face into the other snake.
This wasn't a bad play.
No, not at all.
He's surviving.
So now Moon has a question. How much board is he going to develop? Because Meerkat has played most of his answers.
Yes.
He's holding Sky Phoenix, which Gusto can answer, or he can drop Gusto now. He's going
The Moon
to
can
do that,
risk it actually. To play many units.
run wild, banner clears. Trailblazer. Okay.
But
Yep.
they are not ready. They can't attack.
No, attack with the snake first! No!
Oh. And he noticed that.
Moon is immediately like, yep, I know. So here's the deal. Jikinsu is a lot of dummy healing, but only when you're already winning. Are you kidding me?
Out
Bruv.
of all the cards, he drew the Prismata.
Of all of the cards... Buddy,
But
what the heck?
probably he will not be able to play the Prismata. His light card's gonna die.
Maybe. Maybe in a much later game, he can go like, Jikinsu, Prismata, play a card.
Yeah, but the
If
question
he's
is
going,
he going to survive that much?
I don't know. If Moon is holding Gusto now, Meerkat is about to feel really bad.
Yeah, he has 9 cards in hand. Possibly he has an answer, and that's the Gusto.
There's the Gusto. Oh, that was just great.
I wouldn't want to be in place of the
And the
Meerkat.
Touch the Sky.
That's
Would
great.
you look at that?
That's great. Without thinking, directly played that.
Yeah, I
That's
don't think
great.
he had any other choice there.
Yeah, yeah.
Guy just a free turn, just some free healing. More whiz things.
After it
Wanna get the
becomes
quest?
16 health. It's really working. I wasn't fan of the card when it was giving 10 HP to you. But now with 16, it's a very good card.
I'm looking at Moon's list right now. He's got Flame Volley and Catch in here. He's got a decent bit of burst damage accessible.
Yep. And he has the Doomsday right now. Continuing clearing the board.
If Meerkat plays on Tuga, that could be lethal between Flame Volley and Catch.
Yeah.
Jikinsu, on the other hand, is not going to do that for us.
Oh, the Albane is also here. I'm in the light price here.
That's a lot more healing. That's a really big unit for Moon to deal with. The overdraw is really bad there too. That sets back Moon a turn in terms of cards. Is there anything big you can drop? What can you drop here?
Does he have anything big?
Oh shoot. I'm looking at his list. He's kinda almost out of units.
Ooh, that's bad. So Meerkat still has a chance.
Meerkat has a chance. Buddy, you need your Libra.
Yep, he needs that. He's going to notice that. Let's see.
He has a pair of jacks for burst damage. Flame volley, he just played catch. I'm not sure Moon has enough board he is capable of developing. He has Mawworm in his deck, which
Oh,
that
bro.
thing would be pretty sticky. Oh! Oh, why hello there?
That's a huge risk to take.
Now attack it with your face. Attack it with your face. Kill the unit with your face. Ah. If he did that, Moon could have just went, okay, Flame Volley, LOL, and then 2 points of fire damage.
This is very exciting. I'm wondering what's going to
Retort? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh, he's regretting now not to play the Libra.
No. Retort is not even in the deck. He got it from Head in the Clouds.
Oh my
Something.
god.
Oh my gosh.
What a good draw for him. And congratulations to the Moon.
Congratulations, Moon. Good job. Also, Meerkat for holding out
Yeah.
so long. My man. Jeez.
So this is not an official Foxkank versus Dog Pound tournament, but the Foxes won their first game. So let's see who's playing today after this game. And Skrill versus Spango.
It's my other Fox disciple.
Yeah. So I think I can remove Meerkat from the chat. Is he going to understand that he needs to get out? Let me text them.
Hang on, gotta go message Meerkat and try to recruit him again.
Oh, can you handle, by the way, the Spango and Skrill, telling them their game is ready?
Yes. Real. All around. Man, let's look at the chat. They're still in the game. They're still waiting for. Oh, freaking Ron is saying. They're all talking about the Touch the Sky on turn 10 top deck. They're like, dogs don't top deck. They plan ahead. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Let's see which deck they are running. I know all the bans of the other players, but I don't know Skrill and Spango's bans. Meerkat is still here.
Skrill has banned the City Timber deck, and Shpungo has banned his Horic deck.
Ooh.
So my money is on Shpungo bringing his Zam. For what Skrill plays, I'm not sure.
His Zam deck is very strong. Like,
Skrill brought Strength Heart, Heart Whiz, and Heart Agility. So he's bringing Heart today. We know that much.
yep. Spango is sharing his screen.
My gosh.
The chat is talking about Meerkat's Wikipedia pages. He had a lot of pages there.
Shapungo, that deck is banned. There we are.
Yeah, it's changing.
Ah, the names. No. He set this up. What are you doing? Why is there a Fox control list in there? Are you... You know what? He has Dog Pound. Fox control is like... It's like the necromancy of Skyweaver. There are some things you simply do not do. Like, even the bad guys do not do that crap.
Yeah.
Fungo bringing the heart agi list? Okay. That's not
gonna
what I
be
was expecting
interesting.
from him. Maybe Shapungo wants to smork down Skrill.
Yeah, probably wants that. But the question is he going to do that? Or
Uh-oh, we got the heart agi mirror.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
they had some backdoor deal and they decided to arrange this.
So who's gonna be the faster one? But sometimes
I don't know,
we
man.
see
Zoe is...
a bit control Zoe decks, micro control decks.
Oh yeah, Zoe is fundamentally really interesting. Because she has all these fast, aggressive tools. But being in heart means that she can draw a lot while she's doing other things.
Yeah, like at the end game, he has potential to play like 3 firebolts. Or
Oh, yeah.
fireballs with the new card especially. Can bring the Phoenix back and play it again.
Okay, let's see here now. Looks to me like their lists are not too different. Yeah,
Oh, is that
Skrill
right?
is running something with Flame Phoenix, Royal. Shapungo is going all in on the face. He's got his fire cores, and he has a lot of 1-drops. So it seems to me like Shapungo is going to be the aggressor in this matchup.
Oh, if he is going
Not
to
gonna
buy
lie.
aggressive 1, I guess he has more potential to win. If the Skrill can't hold up.
Yep, depends on what Skrill's answers are. Skrill certainly has a lot of early game, too, though. He's got the same fire cores and run wilds. He's just got a bit more on the top end with Retort, Totem, Tridra, Gusto, and Royal. Shapungo's packing a bit more heat with cards like Zumi and Catch. And a lot more 1-cost cards. Like, a lot more 1-cost cards. Like, good lord, man. There are cards that are not 1-cost. Like, look at literally everything he's played now. Draw a 1-cost card. Draw your 1-cost cards. Oh, look, a 1-cost card. There's this thing that cycles your 1-cost cards. Here's another 1-cost card.
I guess the fungi wasn't the ideal one that he wants to draw. Oh, he drew that.
Probably not.
Also, Spango is removing. That's smart, actually.
Yeah, it's just a lot of value. If he manages to play Unfallow before any of his 1-drops hit the discard pile, it's just like a +1, and it just draws 2 cards from your deck.
Yeah.
It's basically Pot of Greed in this game. So your 1-drop can be so good.
Oh, Pot of Greed from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like,
Yes.
What was that
If
card
only
doing?
someone...
Drawing 2?
I don't... It was a really complicated card. It always took like a high-level player to like explain it.
Oh.
But if I'm remembering correctly... Actually, let me pull up the Wikipedia. So let me see here. Let me just... Pitter-tatter on my computer. Wikipedia. Yes, here we are. Pot of Greed. It says that when you play Pot of Greed, you draw 2 cards.
Simple.
Truly. The most brilliant of effects.
Yep, perfect. I always wanted to have that kind of card in Skyweaver. Just to cost
Oh no,
card draw
that's just
2.
stupid good. That's just so good.
Yeah.
Why
so
would
good.
you ever not play that card?
Absolutely. Because sometimes
Like, it's like...
I don't want to draw any metal cards. I just want to draw 2 cards from my deck. That's all.
Like, Crystal Case is the closest thing, I think. And that one requires some deck building, and you gotta be clever. And even then, like, it has a 4 mana upfront cost. So unless you're playing both of those cards, you're quite a bit down on tempo.
Yeah, right.
Man, Shapungo really likes his emotes.
Yeah, he's loving them.
Differences between Foxfang and Dogpound. Foxfang doesn't do this crap.
Oh, Good Dog is saying Skrill is a great player, a scholar, and a gentleman. But for this, I can only cheer for my dog, Spango. And he's right. Can only cheer for Spango, but Skrill is a very good player.
Oh yeah, Skrill's good. Interesting there. He just dumped his Blitz just to get off the momentum of Sick Burn.
Probably thought.
My god, Shapungo, chill with your emotes. My man, cease and desist.
He's getting hyped.
I'm
when
about to be
he's spamming
deceased.
them. It's giving him more strength.
No, you don't need more strength. Hey, his deck is bugged. He already played Sick Burn. Should be Run Wild. Oh, that is a dirty Run Wild. That's going to hit some good things. Also, notice here, Shapungo is 5 cards ahead, just in deck. In hand, he's up 2 cards, and on board, he was up 2 as well.
Yes.
He is really gassing this entire game. Jeez. Going to dump that just... Oh, just to fetch the Run Wild. Ah, that's great.
I think the stream is a bit lagging, but
I'm
Looks
blaming Shapungo's emotes.
looks like it's from Spango. Is he going to win this game this quickly?
He got the 0-cost Run Wild because he hit Right Knight, and then was able to develop that into a casket.
Ooh.
Skrill is facing a lot of damage on board. Eclipse, that doesn't do it. Nope, nope, that's it. That's game.
Spango is winning the first one.
Shapungo, stop emoting every turn. Man, you're not repping the dog pound very well. And the BM too. See,
Like some players.
Good Dog, you need to put him on a leash. He needs some discipline. I hope I play him later today so I can teach him a lesson myself.
Oh, who's saying that?
Oh, I am.
I
Shapungo there with the BM, like, absolute disrespect.
We can use a feature to stop the emotes, block them. I guess they will develop that. Because some people hate seeing all the emotes spamming in front of them. And some people, like Spango, love using them.
Honestly, if a fox was doing this, I would be defending them. It's purely the fact that a dog is doing this that is upsetting me.
Oh my god, do we have some word for this? Like doxism?
What?
Something like that?
No, there's no double standard here. The standard is that foxes are right and dogs are wrong. That's simply how it is.
Oh, you sure about that? Because I'm not.
See why fact checkers say I'm right. Also, I am the fact checkers.
Let's let the chat decide this. And see who's gonna win. Dogs are the foxes.
Wonder if Skrill might change this list up.
I guess he'll change his list.
He's got a Heart Wiz list.
A second Hard Wiz? Oh my, a Hard Wiz, okay.
Nope, he's sticking with it. He wants to take him out on his own turf.
I think that's a tendency that people follow. Like, even they lose with the deck, they want to try it again. Because they see that they had good draws in hand, but they couldn't use them. They want to give a second chance to the deck. I did this before, and cost me.
Oops.
Let's see. Maybe Skrill knows something and can win this one. Do we have a bot in the chat?
I got it.
You got it, thanks. I can't follow the chat properly right now.
Japungo has no boss. Sounds like Good Dog needs to take care of a rogue agent then.
Oh, Skip on first turn. I love Skip playing it. It's a very good card.
Swap Gotron said earlier when we were discussing Pot of Greed, he said, trying to figure out Pot of Greed made me quit Yu-Gi-Oh! Man, I do not blame you. It is the highest difficulty curve in the game.
Wow.
That and getting reading glasses small enough to be able to read the paragraphs of card text.
Yep, that's the problem of the Yu-Gi-Oh! And some other card games. So much text
Man,
over
I
there.
used to really like that game. Like, it's just too much.
Yes. Like, Magic is doing well. And Eternal also doing that well. They have so much text. But it's not hard as the Yu-Gi-Oh!
I used to really enjoy Eternal 2. And then they dropped Turn to Seed, which, for those of y'all who don't know, because I'm going on a tangent now, imagine a game where you have 4 copies of every card, and there's a 3-cost spell that targets an enemy unit on board, transforms not only it, but all copies in your hand, all copies in your deck, and all copies in your discard pile into useless 0/1s. That
Wait,
do
that's real?
basically nothing. Yeah, that was Turn the Seed.
They did that? Oh my god.
Yes. That card was disgusting. Because, like, literally, Eternal always had this problem of the devs thinking that a deck that literally plays no units is somehow fun and interactive when other normal decks, play removal spells.
Like, I was playing something like that back in the day. No unit decks, and they were really working fine.
I hated the no unit decks.
And probably after that, they made the card useless, I'm guessing.
They changed it to 4.
Oh.
You can still do it, it just makes the game take longer.
I see.
Because that's how they balance. And Japungo is massively up on, like, everything here. I've just been watching these plays go back and forth. Skrill will answer some things, and Japungo's like, but what about this? And then Skrill will be like, yes, I have this card. Oh, but what about this? And then, that's a very good hit for Run Wild. My opinion, Trailblazer, probably the best card to hit off of Run Wild.
Yeah, probably.
Presuming you used the Fire Sight first, which you did not. Why?
Yeah, I'm thinking why he didn't do that.
Oh, to get the Hot Doge and the Fire Rune?
But I guess I would still use the spell.
Play it on... I would have dropped it on Right Knight to deny the quest.
He's trading.
That seems like a bit of a misplay.
Yeah. And now Spango has his hand full. And he's looking
His hand has
very
been
threatening.
full, like, every turn. Run Wild in the Hannah, it's just like 3 cards of value because of the vials.
And that's very important lesson to learn, I think. In Skyweaver, if you have your hand full, you have a big advantage. So I see some people having very good cards in the deck, but they can't use them because they can't draw that. So you need to figure something out to draw them. Instead of putting some good units, maybe you can put some draw spells in there.
It's a very difficult challenge for deck building Because at the same time that you really need to have your draw, to have your efficiency, there's also your threat density to be concerned with, which is how many cards in your deck are actually threatening. Like, if you run, like, say, a Wisdom deck that plays 19 draw spells and then Sky Phoenix, yeah, you're going to get that Sky Phoenix pretty consistently. And you'll probably have a res, too.
Yeah,
But if they answer it, you lose.
definitely.
At the same time, if you play a deck that's like just 20 different bombs of units at various levels, yeah, sure, you have a bunch of good units here and there. But if they don't really stick or connect, they just run you out of resources.
Oh, did you see that? He hit his own
Oh,
unit
yes.
and finished the game. That was brilliant.
Show them the tech.
I love that.
Show us the tech.
And our games are going fast today. Spango won 2-0.
Geez, that was a beatdown.
Yep.
Well, Foxes and Dogs 1-1. Of course,
Yeah, it's fair
Shapungo
now.
made himself a bit of a jerk while doing it. So, I'd say Foxes are still winning this.
Oh, we'll see about that. Don't forget that we're still screaming tomorrow. Today is the quarters, and tomorrow is the finals, semis and finals. So don't forget to join us tomorrow. Bacon, now you will play with Gennarino. And before that, if you remember, we have an announcement to make to our followers.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, we have a very exciting announcement for you. Like, we know that you love deck building and you love reading deck reviews, some guides. While checking the Discord, we're seeing some people asking questions about how to build their decks, or they haven't had time to understand the concepts of the game. So we found a simple and very good solution for this. And 6 players of the Skyweaver joined their forces to turn Skyweaverleagues website into a hub for the Skyweaver. So it's gonna still remain as skyweaverleagues.com. And the site you will be able to find deck guides, deck reviews, tile lists, meta-analysis, which are going to be created by the Bacon.
Oh, yeah.
You will see regular guides, especially for the new players, to help them develop in the game. And many more features will come eventually. The core team is me, as I'm responsible from the leaks. The Bacon, Spango is with us, Euphrat with us, Verse, and Skrill.
Unfortunately.
Also, I forgot to mention, we will also have a news section in the site. You will be able to access the Skyweaver news before everyone else. So you're gonna see very exciting articles.
Yeah.
So Bacon, how we gonna do this game? So are you going to commentate on your game? You gonna share the screen?
So I could commentate on my game. I would rather not give away my strats that are going to lead to my inevitable victory tomorrow, you see.
All right.
And also, I'm on my MacBook that is at any moment has a... It doesn't have, like, a significant chance of combusting in the flames, but the chance is never 0.
Oh, I see.
So we're going to leave the stream to Gennarino. I'll be back in a bit. I suppose you can do impressions of me and my always being right. So, yeah, have fun with that.
I will defend the fox, so don't worry.
Oh, thank you. I'll be back with my dubs.
So guys, I'm alone right now. Bacon left. He's gonna play his game. He's playing with the Gennarino. Again, a dog versus fox game. So let's see if our commentator Bacon gonna win his game. Or our dear fox, Gennarino, gonna crush him. I hope he will. Don't wanna pick sides, but I know Gennarino is a better player. I hope Bacon remembers the code. So guys, what do you think about our new announcement? Let us know in the chat. See your reactions. And there's a 2 minutes of delay, so I can't read them exactly at the same time, but I'll try to catch up with them. So Bacon is still not getting into the game. Let's check if something is wrong. Bacon is changing his account. We probably have thousands of them. That's a daily problem of a Skyweaver player. Alayam is saying if Bacon won this first game, I sent 100 K to his opponent. So the leader of the Foxes. Let's see what he is capable of. He's playing his Horrid deck. I'm checking which decks they banned, see if they are playing the correct decks. So Gennarino banned Bacon's Fox deck, and Bacon banned and Edgy Hack deck of Gennarino, which is one of the strongest decks in the game, made by Gennarino months ago. Is still playing that, updating the list. And as you remember, he was very effective at the Turf Wars. With that, single-handedly won the tournament for the Dogs. And now today we're seeing him playing Wisdom Art, which is one of my favorites. So he has many cards in hand, but not the ideal answer. Bacon is forcing him to play the Chainstorms early on, which is something you don't want to do at the early game. You want to save the card for the remove armor from the units, and especially from the enemy hero. Gennarino has answers in hand. taking his time to think. That's what the pros do. Oh, he's going to use 3 lashes. I was expecting him to use the moon card. Oh, in-game audio is loud. Let me reduce the voice a little. I'm keeping it loud so you can hear Bacon. Now he's not here, so let's reduce that. Bacon keeps on putting his units on the board, creating a pressure. And that's what you wanna do when you play Strength Death in most of the times. You like to fill the board, create pressure on your opponent. Well, you might want to save that for Flame Phoenix. I don't know if he's playing that. But you could save. Bacon is drawing more, putting more. And it looks like he is not impressed with the Ginarina. This music's still too loud. Let me reduce a bit more. And remind our players to reduce their music. If possible, make it 0. Oh, now it's better. Perfect. Bacon keeps threatening and dominating the board, and now we can see he has many more answers in hand. The Blood is a very good card right now, giving you or any unit a lot of health. And don't need to mention the Dragon. He's such an OP card. So what Ginarina gonna do? You can use the Prismata to get more options. But it's probably gonna cost him a turn. He's bringing the Jakinsu back and gaining more health and staying in the game. And that's what you're gonna do if you're playing a Wisdom Art. Well, that's a strong unit on board. Wow, I wouldn't want to be in place of the Ginarina. Doesn't have a guard in hand. Only one removal. He's in a very bad situation. He has health, but still, it's a very bad situation for him. Now he has less time. What's he gonna do? Played Ripra to get more health and hoping to trade next turn. But I suppose Bacon have answer for that. Wow, now that's a very good board. It was a very good board, now it's much better. Bacon is one of the strongest players in the game. But also Gennarino is. So, he can find a way to turn this game. He doesn't have many cards in the grave, but he has to use that. Now Bacon has armor and more health. And Gennarino already used his Chainstorm, so he can't remove the armor right now. And he is very open to take damage right now. By the way, thanks for joining the stream today, and thanks for following us. It's really nice to see you all here and have your support. Thanks all the participants joining the league and thinking to join the leagues at a later stage. As you know, we did this tournament with 11 participants, so that means we still have 5 spots, and you can join in the middle of the league in the next week. You still have 2 weeks of time to prepare your decks. I know that you're gonna start from behind, but if you perform well, you still have chance to win the league or finish it with a good place. This is a test league. It's for fun and testing the features. So if you like, you can join. Alam is saying concede to Gennarino. But Gennarino has his honor and not conceding. He's trying to fight till the last moment. And Bacon is thinking the same way, saying you are a worthy foe. And the first game is over. Bacon win his game. It's 1-0. Let's see if any of them gonna change the deck. Let me remind the Gennarino Zoe deck is banned, one of the best decks in the game. Looks like he's not changing the deck, trusting his deck. Today we saw 2 games before this, 4 different people, and none of them changed their decks, and it's continuing. Alam is saying if Bacon reaches 9 land left, he must concede. And I must admit, he has potential to do that. Like, we can see him reaching that. Oh, what a kind person welcoming his opponent. So Gina doesn't have the best hand in the game, but it's not the worst. And he's getting the golem now. Katok is saying you have to play aggro against this. But man, you can't easily win against Horik with aggro as well. If Bacon is playing it, it's so hard to win. But I agree with the point that he should have changed the deck. If someone is saying you trust your deck and it betrays you, and that's what always happens. Hard of the cards most of the time doesn't work in Skyweaver. Probably Gennaro knows that he has something and he can win against his deck, so he's trusting his deck. I really wonder how Bacon gonna do his analysis, meta-analysis after this one. Is he going to say Horik is the best deck in the game? So on first week, you will be able to access the articles next week. We will have a Zam deck guide from the Master Spango. He will give you every detail you need to build your own Zam deck and how to play it. Your friend will talk about the 10 mistakes the new players made and how to fix them, what they can do alternatively. Skrill will write some news about the Sky and about the tournament. I'm really excited to see them. Bacon is also collecting some data for his analysis. So it's risky to trade because eventually Bacon can dust your Earth Golem. So he must be smart with his decisions. Probably Earth Golem going to get dusted. Bacon is not impressed. I thought he's gonna trade with the casket to get the dust spell. He didn't choose to do that. I guess he doesn't care if Gennarino gains 10 health. That's how much he's trusting himself. That's very impressive. More mummies means more health. And not just health, more pressure. Playing against this deck puts you under stress. Like in the last game, you probably were noticing that Gennarino was using his time till the last second, thinking. But now he is acting faster. He's probably thinking I must get out of this situation as quickly as possible. But as he keeps trying, Bacon is still pushing and answering his solutions. Yeah, that's a nice removal. To breathe for a moment. Bacon almost has double of his health. And when you're playing a Wisdom Heart, you don't see that this often. Your opponent having double of your health. Allow this card gives you more options. And protects you as well. Fights for you. Maybe he can use Prismata, kill the mummy and get the spells. I guess that's gonna be very valuable for him. Unless Bacon kills it. He can still play that on Jakinsu. And he's closing the gap. Win the health. Nice dusting there. Now what's Gennarino do? Is he gonna fit the board for the Titanic? Bacon is drawing out of his deck. Why don't you when you have this much of health? I'm still thinking Prismata is the best option. There's a Firebolt. You can use this against Titanic, but I don't think Bacon gonna play Titanic unless Gennaro has a board. And now he has the board, he's feeding. He's baiting him. Yep. I guess that worked. Oh, Jar of Souls also. He has some draws also at the bottom of his deck. And also at the top of his deck. So he has two options in hand to use. He's gaining more health with Jakinsu. That's a very nice play. Oh, was he thinking that he gonna draw the Jakinsu again? I don't know. Oh man, taking a damage. But looks like that was necessary. And there goes another Titanic. Oh man, both of them are above the 30 health. It's like the game just began. So what's the ideal piece to use in here? Oh my god, more health. Drawing the Libra. There it goes. We're starting to see the classic Wisdom deck. Oh my man, Bacon always has this strong board. Oh, that's a great combo. Probably he's gonna draw out of his deck. I don't think he has much option in his deck. Only 4 cards out there. Now he can use Prismata. think it was smart to stick on the jack into. Oh, that's hard. That's really hard. Ton of zomboids. They can't do much, but still holding. And if you're noticing, Baking is also getting out of his horses. He's probably gonna draw some more cards out of his hand, out of his deck. But he's getting out of his resources. Unless he's relying on out of deck draws, it's probably done. Wisdom had always proved himself to be the strongest deck when it comes to the out of deck drawing. Oh man. I guess he can answer that. It's not gonna save the bacon. Time is running up. Oh man, you don't want to get Nico. Especially when this much of turns passed. I guess you should always have him in your deck to prevent this. He's always a good opener. And Gennarino successfully clearing the board. Oh man, but Baking is still bringing more threats. This is a really fun game to watch. And another bad draw for Gennarino. He's very unlucky today. First Nico, then Antuka. Like Labra is something. I ain't gonna save you. Still didn't get the best draws. Gift of Aya is not that bad. But the other two are not great. I hope he can save the Chainstorm. Oh, and here goes Prismata. I guess you can use the Hextall on the Dracomantium. I know it ain't gonna give Hex to that, but he can copy and have armor for his hero. But if you're gonna chainstorm the board at the end, it might no point. Now we're not looking at the perfect hand here. But let's see what he's gonna get. Oh, he's gonna risk it. Oh man, he had this card in his deck. So if I... Where was it at his place? I wouldn't use this. This at a will may cost him the game. He's having his own Dracomantium. I'm glad he doesn't have so much one cost in his grave. So, because it's not optimal to draw them at the late game. But is he seeing that this card's gonna go die? Like, he should have killed the Phoenix first before playing them. When you think in how hard situation he is right now, we can expect some mistakes. Yeah, Bacon has the advantage right now. A huge advantage. Literally doesn't have any answer in hand. Maybe he can conjure something good. Twist and turn. That can work. Against the whale. He's using all of his resources to stay alive for another turn. At some point I thought Gennarino is going to turn the game and win, but now it doesn't look like that. Was that the right call? What an epic matchup between these two guys. It was a pleasure to watch them. And the Bacon wins 2-0. We had 3 matchups today, and all of them ended 2-0. Congratulations to the Bacon. And Gennarino fought really well. So let's have the bacon back. And the next game is Swapco versus your grandpa. This is going to be a very exciting game. Let's invite Bacon here. Oh, this is invite to the server. I don't know why I can't invite. So let's tell Gennarino to get out of this channel. And tell Bacon to come back.
I have returned.
Hey, welcome. That was very fun to watch.
Don't play this hard against me. You only feel my rage.
Yep. Games were awesome to watch, perfect games. Gennarino fought really well. But you always stood there, defended yourself, and put a pressure on the board. I guess that's what you did well. You always managed to put pressure on the board, and you always had to answer. And at some point, yeah.
That last game, I overdrew 3 times needlessly. Very poor play on my part.
At some point, he lost his resources, and that ended the game.
Couldn't answer my dragon.
Yeah, that was a mistake. He had to answer the dragon first.
Yeah. That's why I like Dracomantium, especially with like the lifesteal change. I am fine with it not having lead. If it can just be this absolute monster that just comes down, and if you don't kill it, it just wins the game.
Absolutely. Let me increase your voice a little. I reduced that. Also, invite people to the game. Swapco is here.
Swapco, I hope you're bringing Horik. We got a rep.
So let me tag him and tell him to make the voice 0.
I may be Foxfang first, but Horik Gang is definitely in a close second. Or maybe Dragon Gang. There isn't really a Dragon Gang. Somebody should get on that.
A dragon gang?
Yeah, just all the dragons. Dragons are cool.
Yeah, you're right actually. We need more teams.
No, there are only 2 options. This is a 2-party system.
Oh, it doesn't have to be like this till the end. No, Alem is having his own team.
Oh, it does. 2-party system.
Faman also has something. Rainbow Cult, something like that. I don't know if
They're not
that's a team.
They're a very respectable religion, sir.
Oh, is that a religion?
Oh, yes. It's the religion of the Sky Phoenix.
That's impressive.
Yeah, yeah.
What benefits you get when you pray to the Phoenix?
You know, you're going to have to get an actual church member to get back to you on that.
If Faman is here, he can answer that. What
Yeah,
benefits do we
Faman,
get?
you in the chat, you want to drop us the deets on your guy religion.
We first had teams, now we have another religion in the sky. So, Swapco Grandpa game. Swapco's Iris deck is banned. We also, how strong was that at the Turf Wars? Grandpa's Nakamask Banjo deck is banned. So, two skilled players. Let's see who's gonna win.
Now, some of y'all might think I have no stake in this game because these are both Dog Pound members. But I actually do, because Grandpa freaking left me. He abandoned me. He dropped me off the side of the road like Coulter did. Wait, what? So I am definitely on the Team Swapco this time around.
Like,
I am a biased commentator. You will not get anything better.
that's
hey,
not a problem.
they're saying my voice is a bit too loud. Can you drop the volume a bit?
Yeah, I did. I saw that.
Ah. Sunder just gonna bash that thing in.
I really don't know why Grandpa left Volkswagen, but I'm happy to see him in our team.
I think Good Dog just promised him a position or something. That's my theory.
I think that's
Traitor.
just a theory. Like, what can we promise?
I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
same
You guys,
circumstances.
you guys have a very slim, wins on the tournament record. But other than that, y'all don't have anything.
Yeah,
Foxfang
that's
has got all the
impressive.
other things going on.
Like what?
Streaming, art, community, almost 50 members.
Yeah, I must admit, 50 members is very impressive.
Oh yeah, I've been working on it. In a much better formatted server, from what I hear.
But after some point, I guess we should, as both teams, let out new players to join other teams or create their teams. We're gonna get too crowded.
Foxfang is the only legitimate option. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Yep.
Okay, if this was like turn 11, Chief Justice could come down and smite it. But that's not an option.
Yeah, not an option right now. He's looking at his deck, checking what he's got.
Because he just played Mortal Blow. He's kinda... I don't know if he has any other answers to a 6-11. I'd probably drop Garuda and just armor it.
Yeah, I guess that's the optimal option.
I think he wants to not pop Casket yet until... Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, doing that on Pyrocrafter is a good play.
Yeah, certainly. Like, it's gonna cost
Heater.
many units to him, but he can turn this around.
Yeah. Despite playing Horik, this is actually a very aggressive deck. Swapco's really just trying to put a lot of board pressure up, and then play Unfallow to clear his discard of all the 1-drops, and then just do a really wacky big Unrise. I do something similar, except I can Grave Royal into it, and get Undragon and Titanic and other things. So, as you saw with my bad manners last game.
Yeah, we all did.
Rumbo, very good. Burrito's gonna pop the banner. That's a lot of damage. So, Grandpa doesn't have much healing, does he?
He doesn't know. Is he playing
think
the
he
exact
does.
same deck in the Turf Wars?
I think so. He might have changed it a little.
Because that
There's the
deck
Unfollow
was
setup.
a little weak
All you have
against
to
aggro.
do... All Swapco needs is Ancient's Rise now, and he can just run him over.
Yeah.
I'd also like to shout out Skeeter on the casket for putting the one little, Oh, shoot, he's holding Chief Justice. Buddy, that's a no-go. That is a no-go. Yep, convert the damage. Yeah, all of y'all say that Dracomantium is so overpowered. No, it's not. Only when I play it.
Oh, looks like the game is over now.
Yep, that's game one.
Wow,
Grandpa's gonna have another
that
turn
was
to
quick.
decide if he's going to stick with his heavy water deck.
No one
really
so far
seems like-
changed their decks. Let's see.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I was really hoping Gina would stay with his deck. If he swapped over to Maya, I was going to be a bit scared. He's going to give me Alpha Sapphire smorking my face in flashbacks.
Yeah, I was expecting also to change his deck. He didn't surprise me. And I thought probably he trusts his deck and knows he can win against you. But that didn't
that
work.
was a close game.
Yeah, close game.
I was really worried he's going to dust my Titanic, but then he popped off all of his dusting too fast.
Yeah.
I got lucky, I guess.
And on the first game he had to play in his removals very quickly like Chainstorm and put him in a bad situation at the late game.
It's a tough decision. I still feel like Heart Wiz can probably be the best deck in the game just because of out-of-deck mechanics and its absurd amounts of healing. But
Yeah,
it needs a lot of thought and tuning.
yeah, that's right. Like I'm playing Wisdom Heart at Discovery and it feels like you're playing something constructed that in Discovery. Oh, he hasn't changed the deck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this could be our final game.
Yeah.
Will Swapko secure yet another just crushing tournament win? Or will Grandpa turn this around with his Dracomantium and Floodwater shenanigans? The no out-of-deck deck.
I can't
Those are
pick a
tough
side,
calls.
but I would like to see another game after this one.
I'd kind of like to as well. But I'm not going to feel bad if Grandpa loses.
Yep.
Then again, I also won't feel too bad if Swapko loses. In any case, I win. That's just how it is.
Yep. You're at the semifinals tomorrow.
So here's an interesting decision. Why did he take Geode and Chief Justice over Spore Blast?
I'm thinking that as well. I don't know.
Like, I would have just, knowing his deck, popped off Spore Blast turn 3 just to have the Doomstream ready to mana pot into turn 4.
It's a really interesting choice to pick Geode.
And why is he keeping Unfallow? Is he going to just draw off of that?
Probably. Maybe he's showing that to us.
Yeah, there's value. Now, what does he play? Oh, he doesn't. He's going to not develop any board yet. Which is fine. We're still in a very early game. Having board is not that important right now. But that is certainly a lot of board.
Yep.
Grandpa is staring down 5 points of face damage if he doesn't do anything. Crab?
That's not good.
What's a crab doing here?
Yeah, what's he's doing there? You don't want to draw that.
That bra moment when crab.
Even
Whenever I
it get
played,
buffed. I never seen him in the constructed.
Whenever I played against Grandpa, his deck, probably the lowest cost unit was Polar Bear. And the whole thing was just having these really good dual boot and puppet string things that you could do.
So he's changed the deck.
Apparently. Ooh, I would... my smart brain would go Pyrocrafter now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, had you played... Well, I guess it wouldn't matter, but it'd be 3 more points of damage, and you'd already have the banner. So then you could just, like, skewer Eclipse. Looks like he's going to have that anyways. Now the real meat and potatoes there would be mana potioning up and then dropping Toil and Trouble on the flashbang to destroy the Seek. Can Toil and Trouble even hit your own unit?
I guess it can't.
Nope, can't. Otherwise, that would have been just dirty. A very rude play.
Yeah.
Grandpa's going to take a turn to set up here. You're what?
No, why?
No. Okay, Swapko, you've held that mana potion this entire game. Show me Polar Bear. Show me Iron Shell. What? Put more things on the board. I want to see more board.
Oh,
Never mind. It would appear
Damn.
that that was good enough.
so congratulations to the
Well-
Swapko. 1-0.
I guess Swapko knows what he's doing. I shouldn't be telling him how to play the game.
That was very unlucky for the grandpa. That mistake and losing the game.
Oh, hey, he's using this browser. That's the same browser I use. Has a little Discord thing you can see.
The Opera GX, if I'm not mistaken.
Forgot about the volume thing.
No problem.
Oh, he's deafened? He is not muted. Wait, no, yeah, he is. Yeah, I can see it
Probably
right here. You're
forgot
muted.
to reduce the game volume. in-game music.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Well, that finalizes our games for today. So, you have any review for today for the games?
Okay, so certainly Heart and Wiz things, like not Heart Wiz, but Heart decks and also Wiz decks, obviously are showing up here. We've also seen some pretty interesting aggro strategies using Wisdom and Agility.
Mhm.
Should I go ahead and tell them what I'm doing for Skyweaverleagues?
Yeah, we mentioned that before, but you can explain it in detail.
Yeah, so you all know I am like just had bacon, Fox Fang, may have to play on Gang with the Fangs. I've got a lot of hot takes. And unfortunately, for legal reasons, I cannot publish my hot takes all over the beta testing channels. As such, I have partnered up with the wonderful Skyweaverleagues, and I'll be producing meta review content for you guys. If you guys are like high level players, you might have gotten a survey from me. There should be a second survey coming out later today. I'm basically going to be using my technical knowledge and skills to aggregate data, look at tournaments and such, and I'm going to be breaking down what the meta is and why I think it is that way. This will not be me saying what I think is good. This will be me saying, this is what is empirically good right now. Here's why I think it is good. I'm planning on doing these maybe like every patch cycle, trying to create content for you guys, and also just a way to help new players start to learn the fundamentals of the game and like some game theory. I am very excited for that. If any of y'all are like a high level player, being like in constructed mastery level or higher, please message me so that way I can get you onto my little survey loop. And yeah, I'll be very excited whenever I bring out the first one for the previous meta week. They will always be a bit behind, just because by the time it comes out, the patch will be in a couple days. But I think it's better to have that retroactive view than trying to be predictive and then getting things wrong. So yeah, very excited to get started on that project.
I'm also very excited working with you guys on this project. It's gonna be very great. Like most of the card games have their own hubs. I think Skyweaver needed something like this, especially it's better to start before open beta and develop our contents and our knowledge till that time and give you some quality content. So wait for Bacon's analysis and other guides. We will publish them next week. As you can see, I'm showing the website you guys right now. Most of you know the address, but for those of you who don't know, it's skyweaverleagues.com. As you can see here, we will add more buttons to this header, and you will be able to access all of the guides from this website. So if you haven't joined our Discord, you can also join from this website. We have a join Discord button over there. And let me remind you that we still have 5 spots open in the leagues. You can join from the week 2 and try to compete and reach other competitors. And let me show you the point system we have, if you haven't seen that so far. So if you win a tournament, you get 7 points. If you become second, you get 5. Third gets 4. Fourth gets 3. If you manage to get in the top 8, you get 2 points. And if you play your games, you just get 1 point. So basically, if you can win next week's game, you get 7 points, or score well, you get still nice amount of points, and have a chance to win this league. It's going to be 5 weeks, so looking forward to see you at there. So Bacon, thanks for joining today.
Oh yeah, super happy to be here.
Yeah.
Any of y'all want to join the illustrious Foxfang, and you know you're making the right decision, feel free to hit me up.
Yep, hit the Bacon
For,
if you want to join the Foxfang.
Coming in force today.
And if you want to join the Dog Pound, hit me or Good Dog, Spango, or any of the dogs, and we'll accept you
No,
gladly.
you don't want to be there. Trust me.
Alright then. Congratulations to all winners, and thanks for participating. See you again next week. Bye bye, guys.
See y'all in Sky.